To be honest, that's a big part of it. And you know, there's a quote at the beginning of the movie by Bill Moyers, who was a press secretary to Lyndon Johnson, and it basically talks about how in order for democracy to survive, we need a free and independent press. That is a basic foundation for democracy. But to be honest with you, what attracted to me to the story, I mean, you know, it's a real story. I was of draft age, you know, during the Vietnam War. And I just never thought in my lifetime we'd be going to war twice based on lies. Because I knew going up as we led to the war in Iraq that there was no foundation. There was no real justification. There was no connection to Saddam Hussein. There was no ability for these aluminum tubes to enrich uranium. There certainly was were no weapons of mass destruction. And yet we saw ourselves inexorably marching towards war. And there's a line in the movie where one of the journalists says, it's like watching your child run into the street and feeling helpless to protect them and stop them from getting hit by the truck. And that's what I felt was going to happen. So in 2003, I wanted to tell this story. How did we get here? How did this happen? And I tried. At first, I thought maybe I'll do it as a satire, you know, like a Dr. Strangelove kind of thing. But it didn't work out. I couldn't get a good script. I tried again with a different tact. It didn't work. And then I saw a documentary by Bill Moyers about these 4 journalists from Knight Ridder News who basically got it all right. They got everything right. They printed these articles, but nobody paid attention. It never penetrated. And I started thinking about that, and I thought about how difficult it is now, what's happening in America right now. We actually were shooting the movie when Trump was elected president, and I thought, wow, you know, talk about the mainstream media trying to break through the lies and the propaganda. It's more difficult now than ever before.